the game, cause see the boxing voice.
Welcome back, gang, for the first time and hopefully many more to come. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel and click on the notifications right here, this little bell, so you can get those emails every time we go live.
This is Akin, aka Jack is the Truth with the Boxing Voice. I'm joined by the one and only Joshua Buatsi for the Moreno Edwards press conference. How you doing, sir?
I'm not too bad. Yourself?
I'm really good. It's a pleasure to finally speak to you. So you're challenging Liam Conroy for the vacant British title. What does capturing that title mean to you?
Part of the process. Do you know what I mean? It's part of the process, part of the journey. A belt that needs to be in my locker. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm preparing hard to put in a show for the fans, and I'm excited, man.
We're all excited too. I was wondering whether you could demystify the British ranking system, because it's a bit confusing for the fans that watch. You're fighting Liam Conroy for the British vacant title, but when we look at the rankings, there are people ranked higher than Liam Conroy that should have been offered the fight, like Jose Burton, for example. We know that he's called you out in the past, and he's called out someone like Anthony Yarde in the past. Why is it Liam Conroy that you're fighting, as opposed to one of these other people that are ranked higher?
That's definitely a question for the British Board of Boxing. I by no means pick who I fight for a title. If not, I'd have chosen the man in the pub. Do you know what I mean? So I by no means pick who I fight. And all the other fighters above, like you've mentioned, a few of them, the fight's been proposed to them before. For whatever reason, it hasn't been made, but I've made myself available. I've said, look, I'm open to these fights, and I'm mandatory for the British. So I've made it clear that anyone at light heavy in Britain can get it on.
I interviewed Anthony recently and I asked him this question, so I suppose I'll put it to you as well. Your name is synonymous with him. Why do you think there's a clamour in British boxing in particular to see two people on a trajectory to do something significant in the sport fight so early, considering people like Isaac Chamberlain and Lawrence Okolie did that, and O'Hara Davis fell short as well, and it's really hard to come back from that. Why do you think that clamour is so prevalent in UK sport?
It's public demand. Yeah, I think this is now becoming the mecca of boxing, and it's public demand. The public are very demanding, but ultimately a fighter has to deal with the career how they want to deal with it. So previously, the other names that you mentioned, they took it early in their career. It benefited one fighter and it didn't benefit the other. So it's their path, and I can't question that. Ultimately, I'll do what I think is best for my career.
So after this fight, when you capture the the British title, what's next for you?
I haven't thought about that. The only thing I thought about right now is to win that title. I haven't looked past it. I haven't looked past the opponent. No form of goals, targets in life right now. It's just March 23rd to make sure I win that title. I'll do my part and I'll be there.
Well, we really appreciate you talking to the Boxing Voice. Is there anything else that you'd like to add?
Just a big shout out to everyone supporting. Keep supporting. Follow the journey and we'll get to the top.
Appreciate your time, Joshua Buatsi. Thank you. Thanks a lot, man.
If you enjoyed the video, feel free to hit the like, subscribe, and share. As always, if you want to support us to the next level, head over to the patreon.com/ThaBoxingVoice. We have tons of exclusive from Border Wars, from title, betting shows, the list goes on and on and on. But in addition to that, if you guys have questions for fighters, trainers, and promoters, this is where you can submit them. We will run out, get these questions answered, and put it back on the show just for you guys. Appreciate it. Peace.